Oh, hi there. What are you? It's a Christmas miracle. What are you doing here? I didn't. Did you get a notification? What's going on here? It's a Christmas miracle. Look how cute I look. Got my pea coat on. Got my hat on. I wear this hat even in the summertime. People in my neighborhood think I'm crazy. They're like, who's the creep in the Santa hat? Today is a very special day. In real life, it's a special day. On the news, not so much. What are you going to do? I wanted to come out and celebrate with my closest friends. All 12 of you. But we're going to make it a special day. Let me tell you why. I'm cleaning my glasses. I cannot tell you what Christmas means to you. I can only tell you what it means to me. It's not about a silly hat or presents for me. I've been alone for the last 10 Christmases. I'm alone this Christmas. I got my cats. And Chucky, I went to snuggle with him and he grabbed my head. He thought I was a dresser drawer. He started kicking it with his back feet, so he cut my head all open. Thank God I had this beautiful, luxurious set of hair to soften the blows that he was kicking on me. I've been bleeding profusely all day. Christmas to me is not about the gifts. Certainly not about receiving them, but giving them. It's about a birthday party, a huge birthday party for my Savior, the Lord Jesus Christ. I have been a Christian my entire life, and that is the one thing that I'm so grateful for all the values and things that my parents instilled upon me, but my mother was a devout Christian, never missed Mass. I was an altar boy, and catechism, the whole 9 yards. And I'm very grateful all the time. When I'm praying, I thank the Lord that my mother instilled upon me the values of Christ. And this is not a Christian Christ show. It's a show about the Boogie Bob experience, and part of the experience is my Christianity. So I don't push it on anybody. I do pray that you have what I have, which is kindness and love, acceptance, patience, goodness. Patience I need to work on. The rest I'm okay. Today we're going to do the news, but we're doing something really special today. I want you to come with me. Every year at Christmas, and today will be no exception, I give beautiful cards. This is there's the three kings, the three wise men. He's got frankincense and myrrh, and anyways, I give greeting cards, Christmas cards to the homeless. And inside, oh, there's a magical thing going on inside. Not really. But today, every year I do a Facebook Santa Claus thing. I did not do it this year. I didn't have the money. And basically what I do is in November, I send out a thing on my Facebook and I say, if you have a child who believes in the beauty of Santa Claus and being good and kind, then they can write to me, and my dear friend Santa Claus will send them a letter on Christmas. And last year it was like 85 letters. It wore me out. I couldn't do it this year because I like to put $5, $10, $20 in each envelope. Today, it's a Christmas miracle. We got a whole bunch of fives. We got some tens. We got some singles. I don't think we have any tens left. We got a whole bunch of fives. And today I'm doing this. They can get a 5, they can get a 10, they can get a 20. Ain't nobody getting no 50. You ain't getting it. Phil Clemens, tell him I can't give $50. If you get a 5, you might get a 10. If you're lucky, you get a 20. I'm doing this today, and I'm taking you with me. We're going to fill out the cards together. This one's pretty simple. It just says, God loves you, and so do I. It doesn't say tune into the Boogie Bob show. And buy a coffee mug. There's none of that going on today. So we're going to load up some cards. We'll take 5 cards over there and we'll give them out. Maybe we'll run into my regulars. Today's show is dedicated to every man, woman, child, and animal on the planet who can use a hug. I laid in bed all last night and all today wanting a hug. I finally go to get one from my cat Chucky, and he kicks my head open and gives me 5 big lacerations on my scalp. He's just kicking away with his back feet, got me in a headlock. What am I gonna do? He's so sweet, I couldn't even yell at him. I'm gonna yell at him tomorrow. He's gonna be like, what are you yelling about? I'm a cat, I don't know what I did yesterday. Today I dedicate this to Danny. If you don't know who Danny is, bless me, I'm gonna tell you right now. All right, thank you so much, Rev. I'm backwards. Rev says I'm backwards. I'm going to turn it around first of all. Oh, now I'm frontwards. Let's see. I can never tell. Yep, I'm frontwards. I'm dedicating this show to Danny. Danny just went viral on TikTok. And I think it had like 87,000 comments, something like that. Danny's my little friend from the neighborhood I've been helping for years. Danny doesn't ask for $1. Danny's gimmick is to ask for a 5 or a 10, and then he went up to the 20s. Danny's never heard about the recession. Danny's a very kind, very nice guy. He's just he's got some issues. This went viral, and this is the reason I got out of bed to come out today. I'm going to turn off my Bluetooth, and let's pray today for Danny and everyone like me.
You want $20? Yeah, $20? Yeah. All right. $2 or $3? $2. $5? $5 or 10?
I'll give you 25 cents.
Tell me how more?
Can I give you 50 cents?
It's all right, man. It's all right.
Alright.
You don't have to.
I got you.
All right, thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. How you been tonight, man? Good?
Good.
You chilling with your girl?
Yeah, it's my wife.
Your wife? Give me $20?
If you think that mocking a homeless person or a drug addict, someone who is what you deem less than you, then shame on you. Danny's asking for a 20. You ain't got a 20, don't give him a 20. But to be haggling, can I give you a quarter? Can I make it 50 cents? You want a penny? This kind of thing is uncalled for, unacceptable. And tonight, while I'm praying for Danny, I'm going to pray for that kid in the car that thought it was a joke. I will pray for the 87,000 people that just thought it was the funniest thing in the world. I will pray for all the men, women, and children affected by war across the world, not just in Palestine and Israel, but every corner of the planet where there is a child crying and suffering while I sit here and eat burritos watching a football game. Because that is the real Christmas spirit. God said that he sent his son here, and he who believeth in him shall not perish but have everlasting life, and I'm going to live forever. Oh, I'll be dead in a couple of years. You'll all be saying, remember Boogie Bob, the guy on YouTube from Hell's Kitchen? He had a pretty crappy show, but he had a good heart, and he lived forever. In the kingdom of my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. This says Moms for Tots. We're going to do the news, and then I'm going to fill out some of these cards. Then I'm going to walk you over to Times Square. Hamas hides explosive in toy boxes. How much lower can you get than that? Jingle Bell Sydney. I don't know who that is. But in the spirit of Christmas, I'm not going to ask you for her number. Rob H., you better stop it. Rob H., you have just got $5 inserted into an envelope. And I will be happy to pass that on. Guys, these cards right here are not really about the money that's inside. These cards right here are, when's the last time a homeless person got a Christmas card? I've done it for Valentine's Day and Christmas, and I always like to ask, when's the last time you got a Christmas card? And unfortunately, many of them say never. Let's start the show with Donald Trump. Saw a video last night. Why are you voting for Donald Trump? He's a Christian. He's a good Christian man. Have you ever seen him in a church? Well, no. But he did hold up a Bible upside down on the steps one time when he was asking the police to crush rioters at the White House. All right, I'm sorry. Today will be non-political after that statement. 'Twas the dawn filing before Christmas. Fresh off winning at the Supreme Court, Donald Trump's legal team made their opening brief late Saturday to an appeals court seeking to squash his federal election subversion indictment. Good luck with that. Oh boy. Alec Baldwin. Good old crazy Alec Baldwin. He's so talented, and he used to be just the cat's meow, as they say in the streets. Alec Baldwin causing a nativity scene at Radio City. Alec Baldwin is feeling sheepish about live animals on stage at Radio City Music Hall. I'm an animal lover, and I can totally understand where he's coming from, but the 30 Rock star, 65, fired off a missive at the folks putting on the Radio City Music Hall, asking for 2023 to be the final year of live animals. They do have the nativity scene. They bring out reindeer and sheep, and I could imagine you're a sheep backstage in a pen, and then all of a sudden you bring it on to Radio City Music Hall. And the sheep knows he's got to get those legs kicking just right, or he'll be kicked off the show. Here, I'm not going to be doing any of the explosive. Okay. Santa Claus. Who knew Santa could surf? Santa's North Pole. Solo flyer boy. This happens all the time. I don't know how it happens. You go to the airport, I could barely get on a damn plane. Every time I go to the airport, they do an anal cavity search. That's why I fly at least 4 or 5 times a week. It's like a bonus. This young boy, 6 years old, sent 200 miles off course. Spirit Airlines strikes again. Good old Spirit Airlines. Mistakenly flew a 6-year-old first-timer to the wrong airport. Well, where's his parents? I didn't fly alone until I was 48 years old. I do understand that some people say, oh, Captain, this is my son. He's 6 years old. He's going to fly in seat 25, please. His aunt will meet him at the gate. I don't think you should have your kid 6 years old flying by himself. But what do I know? I ain't got kids. Maria Ramos went to meet her grandson, Casper. She named her grandson Casper. Okay. At Southwest Florida Airport in Fort Myers on Thursday. But she was told Casper's flying alone. Never got on the plane from Philadelphia, and only the boy's bag had arrived. That would be that would be scary. That would be horrible. They told me, no, he's not on this flight. He missed his flight. I said, no, he could not miss his flight because I have the check-in tag. I ran inside the plane to the flight attendant. I asked her, where's my grandson? He was handed over to you at Philadelphia? She said, no, I have no kids with me. Later on, when the kid was found, he was at a bar with a couple hotties in Pennsylvania. Aquaman, The Lost Kingdom led a crowd of new releases in the box office. It did, holy smokes, $281 million. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Banksy is one of the hottest pop art guys, street art guys in the world. His paintings can go for millions of dollars. I've had him on my show twice. Well, I had his work on my show twice. A man suspected of stealing a Banksy piece of art featuring 3 military drones on a stop sign less than an hour after the elusive artist unveiled it, was arrested in London. When he did a piece at the Hustler Club, Larry Flint, the porno guy, had the Hustler magazine. He had a Hustler Club right down the street. It was one of my very, very first videos on my other channel. I don't think Rev could find it. I don't think Rev could find it if he wanted to. Rev, my old channel was called Bob Bowen, and it was Banksy. I think if you type in Bob Bowen and Banksy, it might come up. He actually painted up one of his stencils on a door at the porno club of a guy holding some flowers, wilting, waiting for the stripper to come out. They went over there. That door is now worth $300,000 or $400,000. So they went over there, and the people who owned the place took the door down so that nobody would come and steal it. If you leave a Banksy on that mirror right there, or that wall right there, someone will come and take it. Brute's nickname. Here's a knife guy with a knife. Let's see if Rev is up to the challenge. I think my old name was Bob Bowen and Banksy. I don't think he could. Look at this. Look at Rev. Look what Rev does. There it is, right there, right there. That is the Banksy. If you want to see, my friend had just invented a thing called the iCammy. My friend invented it, and I was helping him market it. It was before the stabilizations on phones and chest mounts. He had like a bandana, and you would put. It's not for an action camera. I got a couple. I got one here in my damn purse. What's it called? What the hell are these things called? I haven't used it in a long time. It's the GoPro. Not for the GoPro. He had it for, you could actually mount your phone on your hat. And I gave it a test run on my bicycle, and it was the worst footage of all time. Here's the Banksy video on his old channel, right there. If you want to watch me doing this, riding my bike and the thing shaking around like this hat right here. Hi guys, here's Banksy. Then you can watch that video. But I do capture the footage. It was a mob scene down there. I think if you do watch it, you'll enjoy it. A deranged Bronx man was shot dead by cops while holding a knife to his own mother's throat. Merry Christmas. He was dubbed the Hulk by his kin because of his brute strength. He also had 3 open criminal cases. One of the pending cases against the dead suspect, Michael Dotel, 30, involved a drug warrant, which meant he was being sought by cops when he choked and put a knife to his mom's neck. What a good son. Kill me or kill her. And the cop said, you got it! Eeny, meeny, bang. You. I choose you. I choose you. I gotta make sure I fill out each one. It has to be different. They can't be the same. God loves you, and so do I. So I'm gonna sit here for a few minutes and fill out some of these. I could easily just put God loves you, so do I, but I want it to be unique. A rapper Governor Hochul has shortened by 2 years the sentence of Travell Coleman. I actually used to listen to him. What the hell was his name? G. Depp. G. Depp. Busted for murder. Barry, you better stop it. Barry, stop it. Everybody else, stop it. Barry, God bless you. Merry Christmas, and I appreciate you very much. And I will envelope you to one of those guys out there today. I only got 5. Only got 5. Thank you very much. A Grinch may have stolen Christmas, but Kim Jong-un has outright banned it. Can you imagine? Next time you guys are crying about how bad it is wherever you live, Kim Jong-un has banned Christmas. Ain't no Christians. You get caught with the Bible over there, you're in big trouble. The North Korean dictator's brutal restrictions on religion, however, haven't stopped some activists from trying to spread the holiday. Oh boy, you crazy. God bless you, but you're going to end up in a gulag somewhere. North Korean dictator, blah, blah, blah. They toss presents into the Yellow Sea, hoping they will wash up on the... Okay, so they're not doing it from Korea. They're doing it across the pond somewhere, throwing it out in the water and hoping it washes ashore in North Korea. If I was North Korean and I was walking by and I saw a present washed up on that shore, I wouldn't pick it up, I wouldn't look at it, I wouldn't say nothing. Activists with the human rights group North Korea Freedom Coalition recently launched bottles filled with rice, a $1 bill, and a flash drive with Bible verses on it. What a great idea. Better than my crappy card idea. We should be doing everything we can to get information into North Korea. They can't Google, they can't do nothing. They can't do nothing. You also got to get a haircut. You get 3 styles of haircut you can choose from. You want the Kim Jong-un, the Kim Jong-il, or the Kim Jong-ul. That's it. What would you like today, Jim? I'll take the Kim Jong-il in a tan suit. I'm not doing that one. No war today. I'm not doing war. Migrants fuel 50% spike in new, these are guys trying to get ID cards. Doesn't say immigrant. It says migrant. Migrant is, I looked it up. Migrant is a person that leaves their region to go to a different region to find work for them and their family. So if you're bitching and moaning about migrants in New York, they got here because the governor of Texas and Florida put them on an airplane or on a bus. You guys walk around New York City, you'll see scaffolding. Scaffolding usually is there for a reason. It's because they're working on the building above you and they don't want stuff to fall on the sidewalk. So you'll be walking down a sidewalk and you'll see metal bars and a roof over the top. This scaffolding had been up for 21 years, bro. How crazy is that? 21 years. They took it down. It's a miracle on 155th Street. Okay, all right. Do you guys know Famous Richard? If you do not, you're not missing out on nothing. Famous Richard goes up to cops. He has a GoPro mounted here, so you never see him, you just see his hands. Which I invented, by the way. He walks up, he says, "I'm King David." That's what he says. "I'm BD," which is a gang from Chicago. But he's in New York, and he walks up to cops. He says, "Oh, every cop, hundreds, thousands of cops in New York know who he is because this is his gimmick. I'm King David. Let me see that pipe, shorty." The pipe is the gun. He puts his hand right by their gun, which is legal. I guess they can't do anything until he touches them. "I'm King David. I'm King David. Let me see your pipe, shorty. What, you want a problem? Take off the badge, shorty." This is his whole thing. He's got a couple 100,000 subscribers. All the cops know who he is. They've either ran into him or other cops talk about it. He's gone viral a million times on social media. So what they do is they there's a rumor that when he got arrested the first time, he was crying in his cell. So every time he goes up to a cop now, he goes, "Let me see your pipe, shorty." They go, "Nah, because I don't want you crying in your cell. I don't want you crying again in your cell." Well, he was arrested again yesterday. Social media prankster with a penchant for taunting the police picked on the wrong cop, ended up in handcuffs on an attempted robbery rap. He acts like he's going to grab their gun. "Let me get your pipe, shorty. Let me get your pipe, shorty." And I always wonder how come, if this was the cops in the 70s, they would club him and beat him in the street. But I guess now they know he's wearing the camera. They can't do anything until he crosses a line. This cop felt he did. Aspiring comedian and drill rapper Richard Sharp, 24, goes by the name of Famous Richard online, allegedly tried to shoot video of a Port Authority police officer Friday when the alert cop recognized him as a wanted man from an earlier robbery attempt. As the YouTuber was about to begin his act with the cohort filming, police officer DeSalvo had a different trick up his sleeve. Sharp was arrested. He was wanted for the incident Thursday at a Broadway smoke shop in which he allegedly flashed what appeared to be a gun after getting into a dispute over the price of property. I don't believe it. I support the cops. I don't believe that. This guy is a moron, but he's the most famous police moron in the city. Hundreds and hundreds of videos walking up to cop. "Yo, I'm King David. I'm King David. Let me get that pipe, shorty. Is that pipe real?" Calls guns pipes. "Is that pipe real? Let me see it. Let me hold it." Prehistoric digital divide. Body modifiers in the 21st century have nothing on our prehistoric ancestors. Men and women of the Paleolithic era in Western Europe may have chopped off their own fingers as part of a religious ritual. "Hey guys, everybody here, we're going to chop off our fingers for the ritual." I don't see Bob. "Yeah, he said he's sick. He can't make it today, so if you want to chop off your own fingers, go ahead, but Bob won't be coming. He's not feeling well. I wanted to be there. I really wanted to come, but I just had a stomach virus." The proof? Hundreds of cave paintings depict hands missing at least a portion of their phalanges. Why not just say fingers? There is a compelling evidence that these people may have had their fingers amputated deliberately. This woman killed a burglar in Texas, and now they're trying to evict her, I think. A Texas mother of 4 fatally shot a teenage home invader who tried to break into her daughter's bedroom window, and now she faces eviction. Trust me, someone will pick up the mantle for this woman, and she will get a better place, I'm sure. No one's going to let a mother of 4 who shot a burglar trying to come into her daughter's room. Is any of you there? Anybody out there? I don't have a daughter, or I don't have a son, but if I had a daughter and they tried to come into my room, they get shot. Try to go into my daughter's room, they're getting shot twice. A Texas mother of 4 fatally shot a teenage invader who tried to break into her daughter's bedroom window, and now she faces eviction. Aaliyah Wallace, 25, said she was cleaning her living room when she heard someone identified as 14-year-old Devin Baker attempting to break into her rental home around 3 a.m. I went and I stood in the hallway, and I could see him standing at the window, lifting it up. I just shot. Baker died at the scene. Wallace said she purchased the gun after 4 other attempted burglaries before the shooting. Oh boy. That, my friends, is Epstein. That's Epstein. He's a billionaire, had the whole world, but he had a penchant for young children. That is King Charles's brother. That is the King of England's brother, caught up in the scandal because he allegedly had relations of the sexual nature with a then 16-year-old. They have pictures of her and him together. The Duke of York is tormented over the anticipated release of the list. It first said there was going to be 160 names released to the public of not only the victims, but also some of these men who were going out to that damn Lolita Island. I say release the list. I ain't on it. I know that much. But if Bill Gates or Bill Clinton or Donald Trump, who's in at least 60 different pictures with Epstein, is on it, then let the chips fall where they may. Release that list. All right. We're just going around the dial. This granny. How horrible would this be? She is 30 years of her life is missing. She has a thing in her, all her old acquaintances forgotten. You get this thing where you forget your whole childhood. There's actually some of mine I'd like to forget. Pope is in a cry for peace. Pope Francis on Sunday lamented that Jesus' message of peace was being drowned out by the fertile logic of war. Can you imagine Christ is born in Bethlehem? And this area where he was born is having this horrific, horrible war. Maybe they cease fire for today. How about that? Let's do that. How about that? Oh, gosh. Yule sleigh suicide. 5 kids orphaned in Pennsylvania after man shoots his wife and himself. I'm so grateful and thankful to God that he did not kill his children. Many times these cowards take their own life and take the children with them. And my hat's off to him, not for killing him or his wife, but for not taking the children. That's horrible to say, but I'm so glad that he didn't. A Pennsylvania man killed his wife Tuesday before turning the gun on himself. How about you leave the wife alone and just turn it on yourself next time? Blaze 39 and Brooke Rain 34 were arraigned. 34 and 39 got 5 kids. God bless them. Oh boy. How about this? It's cocaine washing up on the beach. There's a Merry Christmas for somebody. Honey, what'd you get me? An 8-ball. It's good stuff. 8-ball. It's not the type of white powder you'd expect to see on Christmas Eve. Bricks of what authorities believe to be cocaine covered in barnacles washed up on the beaches in Australia this weekend. Police said they are warning the public against opening packages they may find. One suspect is yellow, and he goes by the name of SpongeBob. Now I know why he lives in the pineapple under the sea. SpongeBob. 7 packets, all suspected of cocaine, washed ashore on beaches between Newcastle and Sydney. The next day, there was 8,000 people out there walking around in the winter. Just, what are you doing here today? Oh, I'm just walking on the beach. What are you looking for? Oh, nothing. Nothing. Just out here walking. The first package was discovered by a beachgoer around 8 p.m. Friday in the coastal suburb of 66 miles north of Sydney. Local police attended and removed the barnacle-covered item, which was sent for further examination. When they went to the crime lab guy Steve Baker said, "It's good stuff." Okay, I'm not doing too good today. My jokes aren't landing like 16 die in Nigeria. I'm not doing that. Did you guys see this? I'm sure they'll be talking about it on Fox News. That's old Joe Biden. And look at here. There's a UFO right next to the plane. There's a damn UFO on video near President's jet. Because you understand that UFO doesn't mean it's a flying saucer. UFO stands for unidentified flying object. If I threw this across the street, someone saw it, it's a UFO until they identify what it is. Take me to your leader, ? That's not bad. A UFO spotted over the Air Force One during the fundraising trip President Biden took to Los Angeles earlier this week. Kevin Spacey, my old friend. Kevin Spacey, my old friend. It's good to talk to you again. often wondered why Kevin Spacey never hit on me. I had a six-pack stomach. I had hair down halfway down my back. I was masculine yet feminine at the same time. I was strikingly handsome, even more so than now. Now I'm 60. I was like 28 years old. And then I realized I can't be sad about it. I was just out of his age requirements. All the kids he was hitting on were 16. Those young kids, I was too old for him. But I was more handsome than they were. Kevin Spacey used his long-discarded House of Cards character to deliver a bizarre Christmas Eve message to Tucker Carlson, the biggest dirtbag on all of television. 2 men shot and attacked in a Brooklyn intersection. 2 men were shot and critically wounded during a wild caught-on-camera attack in Brooklyn Sunday morning. The police officers were injured, and a police officer was injured responding to the scene. One of the perpetrators was a young, handsome 16-year-old male. Within 5 minutes, Kevin Spacey came and picked him up in a cargo van. So that's unusual. It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. Santos, can you imagine? George Santos finally gets thrown out. They didn't ask him. They threw him out the damn window of Congress. And that's a GOP representative. That's who you got repping the GOP these days. Him, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Ted Cruz. I can't. Lauren Boebert. Well, he joined Cameo. Cameo is a thing where you could go in and do videos and get paid. I think it was $150. Now he's $300. And it's basically going, "Hi, Steve. Your wife said that you were a big fan of mine, and I am a big fan of yours as well. And I just wanted to say that this is your friend George Santos. Stick it up for the fighting man of..." Anyways, he made more in 1 weekend on Cameo than he did for 2 years in office. He is raking in the dough. Disgraced former Queens Long Island Representative George Santos had a meltdown following a nightmare experience with Delta Airlines. The Republican, who has been busy making cameos since he expelled from Congress earlier this month, posted a rant on social media. First of all, who's going to believe it? "They gave me old peanuts. I almost choked." You'd believe a word he'd say? That you are a moron. By the way, I'm officially kicked off Instagram again because I kept calling people morons. My New Year's resolution is just to let it go. If someone says something stupid on Instagram, I can't call them a moron. I'm going to keep getting kicked off. At some point, they're going to get rid of my Boogie Bob channel on Instagram. A Texas man was facing manslaughter charges after allegedly killing his passenger in a drunken wreck outside of Houston before breaking into a nearby home where he crawled into bed and passed out. So he's driving a car, he gets in a wreck, kills the passenger, runs from the scene, breaks into a home, and crawls under the blanket to fall asleep. Daniel Alexander Rodriguez Olivares, 2016 BMW, soared over a creek at a very high rate of speed and coasted for about 500 feet before crashing into a fence belonging to a business around 3 a.m. Rodriguez Olivares exited the car and made forced entry into a nearby residence in an attempt to get help. He broke into the home to get help. If you're breaking into the home, ain't no one there. The house owners awoke to the sound of glass breaking as he forced his way in. Carlos Suarez said that Rodriguez Olivares yelled out for help before passing out in their bed. I can't make this up. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la, la la la, buddy holly, la la la. You take them old records off the shelf. Don't want to listen to them by myself. Got the same song. Aries. It is the Christmas horoscopes, and we're going to start off with Aries. Let's see. Your ambitions may seem excessive to some, but your courage and your confidence and your commitment to excellence will eventually bring the success you crave. However, having said that, remember, you don't have to push yourself hard 24 hours a day. Don't do it. Round and round where it stops. I'm going to say it's Aquarius. Now, I'm just guessing. I don't know. What do I know? It's Taurus, the mighty bull. The mightiest of all. Where are we at here? Let's see what we got. There it is. You will be inspired to do something out of the ordinary today. And your taste for adventure could well take you off in a completely new direction. Life is short, and you are determined to make the most of each and every moment. Well, that is a good philosophy. Shall we proceed? Yes, indeed. I'm going to say that it is a Scorpio. It's a Capricorn. Rev right now is doing backflips in his living room. Right now, I guarantee you. Capricorn, someone whose approval means a lot to you, does not like the company you have been keeping as of late. But you must make it clear to them that the choice is your friendships. If your trust is misplaced, then it will be on your own head. It will be on your own head. And last but not least, while we kick in the beast, anybody want to guess where it's going to stop? Where it stops, nobody knows. I don't know why I'm feeling lucky. I say Aquarius. I can't shake it. Scorpio. I was wrong. I was Scorpio, that's me, by the way. You will lay in bed with the covers over your head because you have no friends or loved ones. You are alone again for the 10th Christmas in a row. But fret not, my friend, because you will do the news today. You will try to help some less fortunate people in Times Square, and then you will go home to be alone the rest of the day again. While you're there, quit crying about it. Do something positive. Pray to your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ to give you the strength and the courage to be better and do better next year. Quit being a whiny little piece of crap. First of all, I don't know why they put all that in there, but it was right on the money. It was absolutely on the money. No matter what your head tries to tell you today, you must follow your heart, even if you know and you have no, even if me. No matter what your head tries to tell you today, you must follow your heart, even if you have no idea where it's going to lead you. This may be one of those rare and wonderful occasions when your inner eye can see what your physical eye cannot. Mighty Bull, you better stop it. You better stop it, Mighty Bull. Thank you, my friend. God bless you. Merry Christmas. God bless you. And then we're going to do a smiley face. And we're going to put some we're going to put some love into the air. Love is in the air. And we're going to say, Merry Christmas. And a smiley face. Boom. One down. I love you. Merry. By the way, guys, I do actually have great penmanship. I'm just not doing it today. Merry Christmas. Sometimes I make the B right there, and it looks like little ears. Merry Christmas, Bob. This one's going to get 20. Let's do 20 for this one. You're doing 20. I just got to make sure I don't get robbed out here. I said 20. I ain't got no money. This is my, this is not a gift to them. This is my gift to me. I really should have did my nails before I came out here. I apologize. Merry Christmas. God is great. This ain't about them. This is about me. This is about me doing something that I enjoy doing. Merry Christmas. Oh, maybe I should put some money now. This guy's getting 10 bucks. Guys, it's the season for the reason. It's the reason for the season. I don't know what that is. I said guy. It could be a guy or a girl. I don't know. I don't discriminate. Merry Christmas. Smiley face there. God loves you and so do I. I put the money in there already? I did. Shall we head over? Now listen, if you're gonna have money in your pocket, you gotta take a couple of these singles and take a couple off. Like you wanna give somebody $3. You can't have it at a big ass, you can't pull out a big ass wad and go, here, you're only worth $3. But you gotta kind of market it. This one's gonna have $2. You gotta do the folds. I've been doing this for a long time. You can't walk out and say, hi sir, I know you're hungry, hold on, I only have 20s. I don't have anything for you, sir. So you got the singles inside. We'll put a 2-pack and a 3-pack there. And now we're gonna go, it's a Christmas miracle. I wanna thank everybody for tuning in to the show today. I ask you to please be kind and loving to each other. Be good to yourself, because you deserve it. I am going to take advantage of my alone time and try to have something positive and good come of it. I did get presents for all of my ladies' kids. A lot of presents. All right, shall we proceed? I believe we should. We're gonna go to Times Square. We're gonna rhyme there and climb there. And maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to make someone's day a little brighter. This is not one of those, "Hi guys, I'm a hero. Look what I'm doing. Hi sir, you're hungry. Here's a pizza." This is hopefully going to inspire someone to do something for someone. Giving $5 or $10 or $20 to someone isn't going to change their life. But maybe, just maybe, it will make someone happy that they got a Christmas card. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose. And so it was said many times, many days, Merry Christmas. I don't know the song. I'm sorry. I tried to wing it. I came up empty. There's something, it's a mistletoe. Alright, I don't know, it seems a little jumpy. Is it jumpy, Rev? How about now? Is it jumpy now, Rev? Today is time to reflect. It ain't about the Christmas tree. Those are beautiful things. It's about what's in your heart. To me, it's a birthday extravaganza. I am much better at giving away gifts than getting them. I wish I was a very wealthy man so I could help people every day. Unfortunately, I am not. And unfortunately, I cannot. I just wonder what it would be like to have unlimited resources where you could take your time to help someone and alleviate that pressure or that stress of somebody not having rent, of somebody not having groceries or money for their children. Could you imagine how beautiful life could be if we all helped each other? Look at these guys, they walk right, they didn't even care, they walk right into his damn bicycle path. Almost saw a horrible Christmas tragedy. Stay out of the green, never in between, you know what I mean? And so it's been said, many times, many ways. Merry Christmas to you. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. I hope I run into Danny. I'll be happy to give Danny a card. Of course, I'm sure he'll save the card and put it on his mantle. Danny's gonna take that card, throw it out, and grab that money. Hey man, you only gave me $5. You make it a 10? Such a nice guy. Always polite. I wonder if Times Square is going to be insane right now. I don't know. But judging by how crowded it is an avenue away, I think it probably will be pretty busy. Jingle bell times is the right time to go riding in a one-horse sleigh. Oh, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell round the clock. Something, something else. That's the jingle bell rock. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Through the fields we go, laughing all the way, ha ha ha. Something church bells swing. I really gotta learn these songs if I'm going to entertain you guys on Christmas. I'm gonna have to learn the Christmas jingles.
You guys want to go back and skate a little more?
Do you guys believe that Die Hard is a Christmas movie? It's one of the big debates in all of Hollywood. Die Hard is the story of Bruce Willis, his first major blockbuster. John McClane is the name of his character. He is separated from his wife Holly. He goes out to Los Angeles. He's a cop. He's off duty. He goes to Los Angeles and goes to Nakamura Tower, where she works, to try to rekindle their love. There before the grace of God go on. Guys, you want to help everyone, but I've said this for a very long time. Never ever wake a homeless person. It is there are rules to this. You want to, I wouldn't even call them rules, I call them guidelines. You want to make sure that you abide by them. If you want to get into the business of trying to help people, the less fortunate, you cannot help everyone. I have had people swing at me for trying to help them. You definitely do not want to wake up people. Anybody who's sleeping out here knows that they are awakened every time someone walks by, the scuff of their shoe, or someone laughing or throwing stuff at them, or them getting robbed by other homeless guys. I don't know one homeless guy out here who hasn't been robbed. Country was robbed all the time. Because no matter how bad off they are, there's always someone worse off. Yeah, it's going to be pretty crazy out here. I don't know that I even want to come out here on a day like this. Yeah, it's going to be a bad one out here. But the good news is you can get yourself a Louis bag for $60. Gucci. I like the bucket hats I like the bucket hat. Be very careful. I film all the time, this stuff, but I don't recommend you do. Some of these guys are not happy about it. Guys, it is, you can tell when Times Square is going to be crowded because we're not even in Times Square yet. Look at this. Look how crowded it is just right here. Yeah, it's going to be pretty crowded in Times Square today, folks. I won't be here long. To imagine being in New York for your first time, like this couple right here, taking pictures in Times Square. How beautiful. Just be careful. You don't know the game. If you're not from here, you don't have any idea of the hustle. It is very, very crowded out here. It's like 4th of July. It's actually a beautiful day. It's a little chilly. What you know about Tupac, Playboy? This is a tour guide here in the orange hat. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18 people. $30 a pop. I promise you his Times Square tour is not better than mine. It could be. I can't promise that. I can't promise. I could be wrong altogether. This guy is the biggest con man out here. I think he takes great pictures, but he sits there and tells every single person, oh my God, yes, 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 that's perfect. Watch him. He's really good at what he does. Yes, and now he's taking a booty shot. Fantastic. You're amazing. Yes, yeah, look at this. Oh my God. What a picture. Pay me. What a picture I'm hyping up that I want you to pay for. I always tell the truth. How's the picture? Ah, it's mediocre. Should I pay you for it? Nah. Oh boy. It's tight up in here, bro. It's tight up in here. Come on, player. Come on, playboy. If you're going to be walking through here, keep your head up. These are your eyeballs. Keep the eyeballs here, not down there, out there. Says the Bible. It is very tight out here. I don't know that we're going to find the people that I'm looking for out here today. And in the spirit of giving, I think they would probably be doing very well today without me. Guys, we're in Times Square. There's the screaming lady of Times Square. She's assaulted me twice. You walk by, she might just give you a shove. God bless her. God bless her. Guys, in 1 week, the ball will be dropping right up there. That ball will be dropping in 1 week. So I have I'm running 2 places in Times Square, actually 3. Dream Midtown, which is up on 55th, but it's on Broadway. And I took you there one year to show you the ball drop. Of course, I've got the Hard Rock Hotel, which I'll be stationed out of that night. And Margaritaville. Be doing 3 places in Times Square. It's going to be a madhouse. If you were with me last year, you know how crazy my job is on New Year's. Here's the polar bear and the Grinch. I don't want no less for Christmas. Yeah, this is probably going to be a mistake walking through that. Make sure they don't get my envelopes. Make sure a pickpocketer don't get my envelopes. I'm not yelling at nobody today. In the spirit of Christmas, I will not be calling anybody a D-bag today. I don't think. Oh boy, look at this. Put your wallet in your front pocket, folks. You see this guy right here? Look at this. Oh, pardon me, sir. Look at that. Got his wallet. It's a Christmas miracle. Look at this. Guys, this is sorry. This is I can't even get to my spot over there. I can't even look at this is a great shot, a great spot to get your shots when the light turns red. Look at these guys. They're just out here in the middle of the street getting their selfies. As soon as the light turns green, they gotta get up out the street. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get up out of here. This is Selfie Central right here. Selfie Central. I hope wherever you're at, you're having a beautiful day. It's a day to be kind and loving to everyone you get a chance to meet. It'd be wonderful if we could have this in us every day, but we don't. Most of us don't. But it'd be wonderful if the spirit of Christmas was every day of the year. Butterflies are free. Although there's a couple places where you can buy them. Look at Michael. There's MJ. It's a madhouse out here. Comedy Central. She's really digging in the lie. It's Christmas. She shouldn't lie like that. Would you like to go to a comedy show? Comedy Central. You like Chris Rock? Oh, I do. His next door neighbor's brother's performing tonight. Ooh. I love his next door neighbor's brother's cousin. He's fantastic. Guys, you like stand-up comedy? Oh, I love it. Anybody famous there? You remember Robin Williams? Oh, I do. His barber. His barber has a son who's going to be performing. Did you go to the comedy show last night? I did. Was it funny? Oh, you know Robin Williams? I do. Yeah, his barber's son was fantastic. He was really, really good. Anybody else there? Yeah, Chris Rock's next door neighbor's best friend's uncle's brother was there. Wow! That's a lot. You're telling me you went to see a comedy show and Chris Rock's next door neighbor's best friend's uncle's brother's cousin was there? I find this just to be stupid. There's no reason to have this out here. There's no reason for that. And now this is a first. I can't even believe it. Taco Bell is closed. It's actually closed today. Taco Bell doesn't close. There could be a nuclear war. Taco Bell is wide open. Hi, Ninja. How are you, Playboy? Happy holiday to you, my friend. Thank you, brother. It's hard to believe that Taco Bell is closed. Taco Bell don't close for nothing. And after you eat Taco Bell, your butt don't close for nothing. Boom, boom. Thank you. Rock the holidays with The Rock. You get that money, girl. You get that money. This is the meanest silver man. He's gonna want money. You film him, you better give him some damn money. Oh, he wanted money. You film him, you better come up with some money. Let me clean my leg. Guys, when you're a New Yorker, you know you got to do the roundabouts. You do the roundabouts. You're always looking for a shortcut to the crowd. You can go roundabout. So guys, I've showed you One Times Square many times. This is the building. Here, it's the New York Times. This was the New York Times building. It's now over there on 8th Avenue and 40th, but the ball drop is at the top. There's the ball pole right there. The balls, you can't see it from here, but look at it. They've completely gutted the entire building. It's been empty for a decade. It will be something magnificent when it's done. It's been completely gutted.
Well, we'll figure out. We'll figure out.
Yes.
You hear me?
Hi, Santa. This Santa looks like he's seen better days. He looks like he's worn out from delivering presents. Here's another Santa. Most of the Santas out here are not friendly. This one high-fiving kids. Sorry. Alright. That's a Spanish Santa. If you don't know the origins of Saint Nick, he was from Turkey. That's correct, Turkey. So when you hear people saying, "Oh, Santa Claus is white," well, I don't think there was a lot of white people born in Turkey in the 1400s. I just don't think there was. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. I think we're going to walk over here to Bryant Park. It's a Christmas miracle. We're going to walk to Bryant Park. We have greeting cards for the less fortunate, and hopefully we'll be able to brighten someone's day. I prefer that they buy a sandwich as opposed to a crack rock, but I don't put prerequisites of what they can and cannot do with the money I give them. Pick your balloon up, Playboy, it's gonna pop. Don't pop your balloon. Oh boy. They out here selling fruit. Oh, look at this. I feel like I'm getting some elbow room. Man, I'm claustrophobic up in there. Okay, what do you see with this picture? You see this big ass cart here? It's huge, humongous. By the way, he got an A grading. A is very good. This is a big ass cart, but look at this. You have to tow it on a, some of them have the button where you could push it and actually walk, but some of them you have to tow it with a car because they weigh thousands of pounds, and it's a very, very, very difficult job. They have the carts right by my home, so I see these guys early in the morning. By the way, if he's got a hot dog and he doesn't sell it today, he's gonna sell it tomorrow, so you be careful. We're just walking. We're on our way to Bryant Park for another Christmas miracle. We are the priests of the temples of the Syrians. All the gifts of life. That's Rush. Temples of the Syrians. From 2112, the Odyssey. Dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. We're just walking. Look at this guy. He's determined. This is a hotel, look. He's gonna get by the way, guys, don't ever get in your car. See, they're making a tourist mistake. They're getting in their car, and then he got one bag still out there. I'm sure he's not gonna leave it, but that would be horrible if you had your laptop. This family, every square inch of that minivan is luggage, even in the front seat right now. He's gonna get her in, close the door, and hopefully he'll pick up this bag on the ground out here. Alright, because I ain't letting him get away with it. Okay, there you go. I didn't show you because I was too busy showing you other crap, but that's the Knickerbocker Hotel right there. The Knickerbocker Hotel. The New York Knicks were really called the New York Knickerbockers. This is the Knickerbocker Hotel. And Durst, Robert Durst, the serial killer, his family owned it for decades. If you saw the movie or the documentary, I think it's a 6-part documentary on Robert Durst called The Jinx on HBO. If you haven't seen it, it's on demand. Make sure you check it out. It's fantastic. Here's a guy who has a yellow flag. And guys, when you have the yellow flag, it means you're leading a tour. He has a tour of one person. It's not a good tour, my friend. Typically, the guys who lead the tours will have a flag with them so that you don't get lost. We're just walking. We're going to the ice rink. We're just walking by. Merry Christmas to you. God bless you, Playboy. All right. Nice man out there. He ain't hurting nobody. He's gonna be very, very happily surprised when he opens his little cup. They out here hustling. Look at the hustle. The hustle don't stop. It's even crowded down here, folks. I have a feeling the ice rink is going to be full. Shout out to everybody who had to work today. I pray that your day was beautiful and filled with love, kindness, compassion, acceptance, caring and sharing and goodness. You can do all that with kindness. Kindness wipes out everything. Kindness really is the antithesis. The antithesis. Guys, there is the Empire State Building. I'm in a New York state of mind. Right there. But unfortunately, it's kind of a hazy, it's a hazy shade of winter. Right here, this guy's setting up for his band. He has a drum set. He's going to be setting up his, we might be able to come see this guy in a few minutes if he sets up in time. Pardon me. Welcome to Moe's. Butterflies are free. I'm going to show you that butterflies actually cost money because my friend owns one of the biggest, best butterfly shops in America. Her name is Katie, and her pieces go for thousands of dollars. Flutter by Katie. I've actually done a couple shows on her. If Rev, hey, what's poppin', man? How you feeling, Playboy? Merry Christmas. There went a live streamer. Rev will tell me who he is in the comments because I always forget. He's a very, very nice guy. Very, very nice guy. He's just walking around live streaming. What a day to be streaming. Going to be very crowded in here. There's the butterfly video. Rev just put it up. Thank you, Rev. There's nobody better than Rev. No one in the history of the world better than Rev. Ever since he got out of prison, he has just been fantastic. Fantastic. All right. I was just kidding. He never got out. He's still in prison. To be able to do all this from prison, that's a testimony upon itself. Guys, it's crowded in Bryant Park. I don't usually come out here on Christmas because I'm too busy wallowing in my darkness and despair at home alone with no loved ones. But today, I got 80 of you with me. By the way, guys, we are now in Bryant Park, named after Bryant Gumbel, the football announcer. Okay, I made that up. But they have phenomenal shops in here. They're not here all year round, so you got to kind of come in and get them while you can. This is a glass shop. They have the names over the doors of all of them. This is Alchemist. And you can see this is a shop that deals in beautiful glassware. Everything is glass. Just when I get my bachelor pad up and running again, I want to get some of this stuff. It's just so beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that one. All glass. That's a Boogie Bob exclusive. I'm going to show you the butterfly by Katie in a minute over here. A butterfly says that butterflies are free, and I'm saying no. Sometimes. Sometimes they are. Sometimes they cost you $680. Being the most handsome, eligible bachelor out here is not all it's cracked up to be, folks. It's just not. Dead in the little of Middle Italy, little did he know he did diddly. This is the famous fountain of Bryant Park. I've done many videos on the coin thieves of the fountain, where you can actually come here and when you're hungry, dip your arm in and take the coin. Most of the quarters are not along the outside edges. They're out. Most of the quarters are out. But you'll see guys walking around in there. You could panhandle all day for 10 or 20 bucks, or you can come in here and make 80 bucks real quick. So I ain't never seen a cop stop nobody. One thing about New York City, bro, is there's so many people that the garbage cans get full very quickly. They literally have to come change this every hour, or you'll have garbage cans full to the top. And you never see one empty one and then a bunch of full ones. It's kind of a rhythmic, there's kind of a rhythmic,
Yeah, it's that same technique. Just
whoops, sorry. I don't know what I was saying, I don't care. Alright, so I showed you the fountain. I showed you the garbage, the famous garbage cans of Bryant Park. And now I'll show you what you came for. Some bad shorties. Sorry, player. Here we are. It is so crowded that I can't even get to the rink to show you. I'll show it to you, but I usually just walk right up to the rink. It's so crowded. It's like a 20-foot deep. Just too Oh, come all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Oh, come ye to Bethlehem. There's a bad shorty right there. I can't even get to her. Bad shorty alert. Alright. It is literally so packed in here that you can't. Imagine skating, holding hands with your true love, and you're in the shadow of the Empire State Building. And over there, guys, that's the Chrysler Building right there. And right below that is Grand Central Terminal. Right here is the New York City Library, celebrating 127 years. And as promised, we're going to go and look at the butterflies by Katie. If we can get there. Oh, yeah. Look at this. It's Santa's Corner. No alcohol beyond this point, but you can take pictures in Santa's Corner. They've got the Christmas tree there with the candy canes. And people, it might be free. Ain't nothing free going on, but that might be free. Look at this couple. They can get a room, yo. That might be the longest kiss I've seen in quite a while. All right, where is Katie? She's usually on this side of the park. By the way, there's no guarantee that her booth is right here, but let's see if we can't find it. This Turkish store is always right here. How do I know? Because, well, I was raised in Turkey. So when I see a Turkish store, especially the Evil Eye, you always know right away it's Turkish. I believe they're from Istanbul. I was in Ankara. Oh, look what I found. Where's our old friend Butterflies Are Free? You guys want to meet Katie? One of the greatest butterfly artists on the planet. I'm not just saying that, everybody says that. There are Katie's butterflies. Now listen, guys, it's really important before we go any further that you know that Katie, I'll show you some good ones in a minute, but that Katie's butterflies were all sent to her dead already. She does not kill any butterflies for this. All of them have passed away naturally, and it says right here on these signs. That sign doesn't say it, but I'm going to bring you a sign that says it. All butterflies, all specimens died a natural death.
Look up at some point, I don't know the exact figure, biomass.
I'm going to show you some butterflies. It's a little crowded in here. Give me a second while I can get up and slide in. Pardon me. Pardon me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Thank you so much. Look at these, guys. These are real butterflies. They're not painted. These are actual real butterflies. They have hundreds of different types. You can get them from the $1,000 ones or the little tiny ones. Look at this little tiny guy.
Thank you for the conversation. Take care, man. Hope you have a lovely day. You too. Happy holidays. You too.
Okay, I'm happy to see you, but where's Katie?
Katie is walking her father around the market.
Tell her Bob dropped by. I'm her biggest fan. How are you?
Good to meet you, friend.
Good to meet you, my friend. These are monarchs. That's a very common butterfly in New York, and maybe around the world, but some of these butterflies are extremely rare, like this. This is the Synquapwe duvoni. Okay, I made that up. I wanted you to like me. I don't know what it is. They do all have a little tag on them, and it will say this is a monarch. I've showed you the monarch, but let's see something a little more exotic, like this one. This one is a eastern tiger swallowtail. Now I swallowed some tail, but that was back in college. All right, look at these guys. This is a translucent, okay, I lied again. I don't know what it is, but they are extraordinary. extraordinary. Look at these guys. They got little eyeballs on their wings. This is to scare off predators. This is an owl mimic butterfly. It's an owl. It looks like an owl eye. It's an owl mimic butterfly. And they have the little tags on them. They'll tell you what you're getting. This one's beautiful. It just kind of hangs there. And this is a pumpkin dagger wing. It's a pumpkin dagger wing. And it's the prettiest store in the park. I say it every year.
I appreciate that.
It really is fantastic. Listen to this, guys. Look at this. A butterfly's beauty lasts so much longer than a lifetime. Seriously, don't at me. We don't kill butterflies. They do not kill any. These are sent to them from all over the world. Naturally found butterflies. I found butterflies. All of us have probably seen them and walked past them. I find butterflies a couple times a year. Look at this one. How beautiful is that? There's a big ass beetle. Now, if you live in New York, I got a couple of those in my fridge right now. So that doesn't. By the way, I'm live, so it's not as crystal clear as 4K, obviously. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Have a good one. Tell Katie Bob says hi. All right, thank you. I hope that ain't Katie's man, because me and Katie have a flirting friendship. Oh, well, I do. I don't know if she does. I'm a little paranoid, so maybe I think she does. Okay, then a lot of these are going to be the food ones. I actually know this couple here. I know him and his wife. This is Mr. Marker. He makes these beautiful little golf ball things. You know, when you take your golf ball off the green for the other guy to putt, you put a little marker down. He has custom-made markers. They come in little custom-made golf balls. He's got the every name you can think of, and they come in these little tiny golf balls. And he's got the cans. Him and his wife also came up with a bottle opener. It's a bottle opener on a club, and I don't see those anywhere. Very cool. Hope that you're having a nice time. I'm giving you a Boogie Bob behind the scenes exclusive. Now guys, this is where you're going to get your holiday Christmas mug for 18 bucks. It's filled with free hot chocolate. So you're going to get this little tiny mug. See how the advertising works? Get the little teeny tiny mug. By the way, it's a cute mug. But it's $18 and it comes with free hot cocoa. That's just their way of saying, look, buy a hot cocoa and the mug, and it's 18 bucks. That cocoa ain't free, man. That cocoa, nobody's buying the mug without the cocoa. And so it's going to be very difficult to get through here, just because this is the food court area. Whoops, I'm sorry. Pardon me, ma'am, I'm sorry. Be polite. Always be polite. And then this guy, you want to know why everybody's super busy and this guy got no one? I am. I'm Boogie Bob.
Lucky Bob.
Boogie.
Boogie Bob.
Boogie Bob. What's poppin'? Merry Christmas. Happy holiday. Thank you. Yeah, I'm from the Boogie. I'm from the Boogie. All right. I'm meeting people wherever I go. And usually I got my Boogie Bob hat on. Today I got the Santa Claus hat on. Guys, it's going to be very tough to get through here. I'm going to have to use every bit of my charm and cuteness. But this is where they have more hot chocolate. This is the apple cider one, the famous apple cider from Bryant Park. But you can come here throughout the year when it's up, either in July or for the winter time. But it's not so bad, except for on holidays. And today's Christmas, so of course. Now these guys have been getting a lot of press. A lot of press. It's a cheese wheel. Actually You can see the picture of the cheese wheel there. It looks like brains, but those are noodles. It's a cheese wheel pasta, and they cook it in that big ass bowl. And they actually serve your bowl as a cheese wheel. And it's very expensive. I think it's $25 or something, but this guy's right. He's right in the mix. He's getting his selfie exclusive. Here's Mama's Cupboard. Mama's Cupboard. Cheese wheel pasta. So that's what it ends up looking like. It's a big ass wheel of cheese and there's pasta inside. If you want to see what they cook it in, look at this big ass cheese wheel. That's a cheese wheel right there, folks. That's a big ass cheese wheel. That's what is when you order, you say, "Hi, I'd like a big ass cheese wheel." Pardon me, pardon me. Be polite, be kind. Guys, this is the Lamak Malaysian kitchen. Look at them shrimps. If you want one skewer, it's $8. 3 skewers is $20. Now that's the old drug deal move. 3 is $8. I mean, if you get one skewer, it's $8. 3 is $24. So you're actually saving a couple dollars right there. That's like if you want to buy a crack vial, they're $5, but you can get 3 for $12. You're like, yo, I'll save $1 on each crack vial. That's how they get you. That's how they get you, folks. So they've got food from all around the world. Singapore is closed today. I don't know why Singapore is not open. Maybe it's a Christmas thing. Over here you've got Destination Dumplings. They got the old drug deal special, 2 for $5. Look at this. The dumplings, single order is $12.76. That's one flavor. But if you want to mix it up, $20. Double orders. So I don't know how much. 1 for $5. 1 order for $5. 2 for $8. See, that's how you're saying, oh, I'm saving $2, honey. Baby, let's get 1 for $5. No, are you crazy? If I get 2 for $8, I'm saving $2 on the back end. That's the old drug deal special. That's how they get you. Give you a discount. The worst one is when they say, how much is it? Oh, it's $5. What if I bought 4? Yeah, that's $20. What if I bought 100? That's $500. They don't give no breaks. This guy's got the barbecue. He's got barbecue. I figured the line would be longest. New York, unbelievably, New York City is not a big barbecue town. I don't know why. I love me some barbecue. By the way, guys, I showed you the Empire State Building a few minutes ago, but they always turn the light on at 5:30 or 4:30. I'm just winging it right now. They just turn the light on. Usually they do it when it turns nighttime, 8 o'clock, but it's nighttime already. How the hell is it nighttime? Oh, I thought this lady was the Grinch. I feel bad right now because she looks beautiful. I saw the dress. It's a beautiful dress. I just thought it was one of those Grinch guys. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. We still got some envelopes to give out. Here's a monk. It's the first rip-off monk I've seen all day. He's just going by ripping people off on Christmas. You guys want to see what the tree looks like? So there are, the Empire State Building. There are lights on the Empire State Building, and for various days, 4th of July, it's red, white, and blue. Cancer awareness, breast cancer awareness is like purple or pink. They have different colors. Look at this guy. He's actually got snow coming out of his thing. He's actually got snow. Santa's got snow coming out. I feel like he's got Rudolph in the front. He's got polar bears. Hi, Santa. And he's got he went all out. He's got a coffee mug. He's got a a reindeer, and he's got snow on the ground. Someone's gonna walk by and break their back on that snow. Don't step in there, bro. Get away. I'm gonna show you as soon as I get out of this predicament I found myself in. I'm gonna show you one of the best views of the Empire State Building. If you're coming here and you want to see it, it's not as easy as you think. Of course, you can see it from all over the city, but many times there's buildings obstructing. So I'm going to show you a great spot where you can enjoy. They have light shows on there some nights, depending on what the event is. And one of the great spots to come down and see it from is right here. Right there. That is the Empire State Building lit up to celebrate Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy holidays to you all. Now, New York is a very diverse city. Lots of Jewish folks, lots of Muslim folks, and typically you say happy holidays. As a Christian, I'm very cognizant of the fact that not everybody is a Christian, and I never want to offend or take away from anyone, so I'll say a Merry Christmas and I'll throw a happy holiday in there, so I cover all grounds. Whatever you practice or don't practice, today is a beautiful day to be kind and nice and loving and good to each other. It's a beautiful day. It's as you can see, it's kind of overcasty. And it's going to be a beautiful night. The weather is fantastic. I have no parties tonight. I do have a couple spots where people are working today, which I feel horrible about, but that's not my call. Some of the restaurants are open. Again, as I said, there's a huge Jewish community in New York City. There's more Jewish folks in New York City than there is in Israel. So it's a huge community, and of course they don't celebrate Christmas. They do Hanukkah, and so many restaurants are open, and many people who are not Christian go have a Chinese meal tonight. If you saw the Christmas Story, they would do the Chinese meal every year. I also have typically nightclubs. Last night was very, very busy at all my spots. So I've got New Year's Eve coming up, and I'm going to have events at every location, and it's going to be very, very, very busy. So I'm hoping that the weather is like this. If you're in the coat check business like I am, the first thing you notice is everybody's wearing a coat, which means it's not warm out, but you don't want rain or snow on New Year's. Any other day of the year is fine, but not on New Year's. Not for us. That's the Super Bowl of coat check on New Year's Eve. In fact, if you type in Boogie Bob New Year's, I don't know, 10 or 12 of my videos will come up of many of the New Year's I've done in the past. Very, 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 very busy. Right now I'm just walking. I'm walking to Times Square. I've got some envelopes to hand out. I might have to hand them out in my neighborhood because I don't see anybody out here who I want to give an envelope to. If you're just tuning in, we're giving out Merry Christmas envelopes with money inside. We're going to do that for some of our less fortunate friends out here who probably haven't had a Christmas gift, or certainly a Christmas card, in a very, very long time, if ever. All right, we got Mariah Carey. I'm walking out here for 8 hours, and now Mariah Carey's going to demonetize me. I think it's time to take a break and listen to some entertainment. Shall we? I just wish for a Christmas miracle that there would be some kind of violin player. We have one. Tap it in. Okay, he's really playing. There are scammers all over the place who pretend they're playing violin because most people can't tell they're not. He is really definitely playing. Playing. If you guys are looking, Rev just put up my video where I expose the fake violin players. It's a wonderful video, one of my best. Make sure you check that out. Rev just posted it. He's definitely playing. Wow. Hey, man. That was fantastic.
I'm from Ecuador.
Ecuador. Well, Feliz Navidad, my friend. Muchas gracias. Fantastic. What's your name? What's your name? Your name?
Edison.
Edison. I'm Bob. Thank you, Playboy. God bless you, man. He's from Ecuador. His name's Edison. Wow. What a good-looking, nice, fun kid. And his name's Edison. Edison. What a cool guy. He introduced himself. He said he's from Ecuador. He earned my money. He earned every penny. Fantastic. If you get a chance, check out that video that Rev just posted. It's an actual insight, an expose, if you will, to the scams of the fake violin players who take millions of dollars to pretend they're playing to a backing track, and all they're doing is moving their arm back and forth. This kid, you could tell right away, was playing. He was fantastic. It's Edison. Here you go, guys. You got the fruit cups and fruit cups and fruit cups. Oh, he's got the what are those things called? What are those long cinnamon sticks called? These things. Oh, those not Zeppelis, but not arepas. Forget what the hell they're called. Someone get in there and tell me. Edison Hotel, absolutely. One of my favorites. It's a churro. It's a churro. That's what it is. We're just walking and talking. This is the first I've seen this year. It's the Louis bags actually in Times Square. Actually in Times Square. That's almost never done out here. See, I wanted to give this guy an envelope, but he's busting up weed. I can't, what, I want to buy him a dime bag? No. He could, I'm not doing it. You don't just hand out hard-earned money. I'm broke. I want to help someone to have a beautiful day, not to buy a dime bag or a 40. This, I'm not sure what's going on here. It's a tow truck taking a Jeep. The Jeep could have broke down. A lot of times they'll offload stuff here. They'll offload a Lamborghini or some kind of cool truck. They'll park right here and offload it here so it could be seen in Times Square. Not sure what happened here. I just think he just probably broke down. All right, we're going to go through this muck and mire one more time, and then I'll head back to my neighborhood.